Your friend Dr. Charles Apoki, and we've been speaking on the subject of staying power. We looked yesterday at what have you of sale value. For those of us who are listening to this broadcast for the very first time, this is What and Wisdom Time with Dr. Charles Apoki. And we started from 2 Kings chapter 4, from verse 1 to verse 7. And what have you of sale value in your house? Number one, you are either selling products, or you are selling yourself, or you are selling your skills. So, I will talk about S, the dollar sign, to represent how you can create wealth from the following S's. If you can forgive me, S's as in size. S number one, what have you of sale value? What can somebody buy from your house? Most industries started from home. Microsoft started from the father's garage. Harley-Davidson started from a motorcycle, from a workshop, a garage. Many of the businesses started from home. Small and medium enterprises in the United States earning less than $250,000 constitute 75% of the GDP of the United States of America. And so many other countries in the world, their GDP to a large extent is dependent upon small and medium enterprises. And so, what have you of sale value? You don't need to be a very big concern. So you can start from home, small industries, cottage industries. What have you of sale value? So you might sell products. And I talked about the products you need to sell. They should be products that are demanded on a daily basis, demanded by the multiplicity of people, demanded in small units. A man called C.K. Prahalad from India, who was a professor in Michigan University in the United States of America, propounded a theorem. It's called the base of the pyramid theorem, BOP theorem. He propounded that those who earn less than $2.5 a day constitute 4.5 billion human beings in the total population of the world as at then, that was 7.5 billion. He is late now. A man called Ted London is in charge of that center now in the United States, in the University of Michigan. And so, target what the poor will eat. If you target what they will eat, what they will wear, what they will use, you will be rich. You discover that even the multinationals that produce things like detergents, that produce things like beverages, they have reduced the sizes of their products so that people can patronize them in small units. If you go to the average store in Nigeria, average shop in Nigeria, you will see sachets of products, detergent, margarine, beverages, all of them in small units so that the poor can buy. Any nation that can produce for the poor, any organization that targets relief for the poor will do well. If our churches can provide relief services for the poor, the attendance will increase. Target the poor. You will even discover that in your offering boxes on Sunday, if you look at the notes, you will find out that the 50 naira notes, 100 naira notes, 200 naira notes, and 500 naira notes, if you accumulate them, they form a greater percentage than the 1,000 naira notes and the checks. So nations that produce for the poor, like China, their economy, their production is targeted at the poor. I passed my neighbor generator, the small generator. It's all over the place. Unlike the very expensive Honda generators in those days, very few people bought them. You see, banking has been brought to the doorstep of the poor. That's why you can do POS, you can do whatever transaction from the front of your house. The poor hold the wealth for the rich. In fact, most poor people don't know what they have. It is the money the poor put in the bank that the rich come to withdraw, and then the banks will make profit, and then they will give you $2,000 on top of your 200,000 naira, $200,000. They will tell you, thank you for being stupid, for keeping your money with us. And they will give it to the rich at a higher percentage. The rich will use it to produce products and sell back to you. So, nations, organizations, businesses should target the base of the pyramid and produce for them. So, but apart from the base of the pyramid, the Department of Stomach Sciences, the belly economy, the dining table economy, produce what people will eat, produce what people will use on a daily basis. How and why is Dangote rich? Dangote produces sugar. You have sugar in Coca-Cola. You have sugar in Fanta. You have sugar in the malt drinks. You have sugar in bread. You have sugar in milk. You have sugar in several other products, biscuits. And so every day, whether Dangote is a Muslim and you are a Christian, your Christian money goes to Dangote's pocket because money is an idiot. It has no religion. Any person that knows how to produce money more than you, whether he's a pagan, whether he's Hindu, whether he practices Shintoism, it doesn't matter. Prayer alone doesn't bring money. It's productivity. Some people say givers never lack. It is true. But producers never lack. But givers can be broke. It is productivity. So, produce anything people will buy. Dangote targets the poor. When cement came to the Niger Delta, it was elephant cement that was selling. But Dangote cement came, it was cheaper, it brought them to your doorsteps. Today, go to the Niger Delta, you will see trailers of Dangote cement. Everywhere, they bring it to your house. They bring it to your doorstep. And so, Dangote started creeping into the market and took over the market, and then elephant cement was pushed out. So, target the poor. Take the services to them. Produce them in small units. I did a research on productivity as sustainability of small and medium enterprises with special reference to Akamu production in Okorodafe Street. That was my project for the master's degree I did at Abraka at the age of 56. Coincidentally, I scored 10 A's. And that project was extraordinary. I used the base of the pyramid theory. And we found out that the producers of Akamu at Okorodafe Street have been there since 1954. Even during the Civil War, they were there. They have never stopped production since 1954. Why? Akamu is consumed daily. Akamu sells more than custard. Akamu cannot be displaced by the multinationals. Akamu is consumed by the poor. And the market is close to the Okorodafe Street in Ughelli. And so, the poor also have more children. The poor man eats more than the rich man. In fact, poor man uses toothpaste more than the rich man. A poor man, if he wants to put toothpaste, he will put it from the beginning of the toothbrush to the end. While a rich man will just put only a small amount of toothpaste. So the poor are consumers. If you produce for them, they will buy. They play their music louder. They have more children. They like to dress more than the rich. So, produce for the poor. Then the next thing is that, what have you of sale value? The next thing is services. Render services to people. Why is Agofure Transport Company rich? Number one, he provides mobility, one of the basic needs at the base of the pyramid. He produces, he sells bread to the people. He has restaurants. He carries load for the people. He transfers money for the people. He carries parcels for the people. So Agofure is rendering services that the people pay for. Therefore, Agofure will make money. Your money will crawl from your hand, go into his hands because he's rendering services. We shall continue from here again. If you want to be rich, produce for the base of the pyramid, render services, have something you sell. The multiplicity of what you sell will determine how rich you are. God bless you. I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Tune to this channel and share this post with others. And go to my blog, Dr. Apoki's blog online, and then our bookstore, petrapublications.com, and buy our messages, buy our books, and then help me share this good news, the revolutionary news, to so many people on your wall. Thank you. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.